Hi guys, it's that time of year where things are a little bit cooler and I am really craving soups at this time. And so I decided to create this beef and barley soup, and I did it around the fact that I love my mother's arm roast. We grew up on that my whole life and it was just so tender. We'd have it every Sunday. The house would smell when we came in and it would just melt in and shred so easily. So I picked that particularly. So if you want to start out with buying an arm roast, or they might even call it a shoulder roast at the grocery store, you just throw it in a pan. You know, back then when it was a meal, you did your potatoes and carrots and celery and seasoning and onions in a pan at like 325 for 4 or 5 hours, and then it just literally falls apart. That's what I did with this. I did canned petite tomatoes and onions and seasonings at 325 for like 4 hours, and then I shredded it and set it aside. So meanwhile, what you do is you take a tablespoon or so of olive oil in your pan and you add a tablespoon of chopped garlic along with your onions and carrots and celery, and I actually do a potato in this. Now the beauty about this is that you can add or subtract anything you want, add more vegetables, less vegetables, different vegetables. If you want to do corn or peas, you can do that. But you simmer that down till the onions are golden brown, and when you're done simmering, you have a pot that looks like this. And it's so simple from here, and it's nice because other than the roast, it's all one pan. From here, all you do is you add 4 cups of broth, any type of broth, whatever your favorite broth is. I like chicken. I do 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes, and then a can of green beans. Now you can even do fresh green beans if you like that, if you prefer that. Bring it to a simmer and then you add your barley. I do a cup of barley. Again, if you want to add more barley, you can, up to you how much you want. So you bring that, add that in there, bring it to a simmer, and it takes about 30 minutes or so for that to simmer and for that barley to cook down. And then at the end, you just stir your beef in, and then you've got your beef and barley. This is a huge pot, great for a big family dinner, or even better, divided up to have for lunches all week long. And then in the end, you have this beautiful bowl of soup. Very hearty, very dense. It will last you through a winter or cold afternoon. You know what? You can do soup in the summertime too. I just prefer it during the cooler weathers. If you have soups that you love and you'd like to see on here, let me know and I'll do it for you and share it with others. But most of all, have a good day, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.